you're welcome to Body Benefits. Today we're demonstrating our super hair removal system, which is a Soprano XL laser. That's an 810 nanometer diode laser, which is the gold standard of lasering. Many other systems can be called laser. A true laser is generally capable of doing one thing and one thing very well. What makes this laser different is in-motion technology. Instead of just firing pulses at skin, we can introduce heat by moving the machine back and forward the hand and building up the heat very gently, so it's a very, very gentle but effective laser. Our patient today, we're going to get him ready, and we're treating the back area. And the first thing we have to do for laser is trim away the hair. We had already carried out a patch test on this gentleman in 2 zones, and today we're going to complete a back area. So first of all, I'm going to mark out some sections of his back. For the purpose of this demonstration, it's these 2 zones on the posterior lateral aspect of the back that we will be treating today. We have gone through a detailed questionnaire with our patient, made sure that he's suitable for laser treatment. So firstly, we're going to remove the hair. Of course, we're just removing the hair from the surface of the skin. The hair remains in the hair follicle below. When we fire the laser, the actual laser energy will target the hair and the root of the hair beneath the skin. At Body Benefits, we have 3 different hair removal systems. We have one that we use exclusively for dark skins, where the wavelength is a little bit safer. The darker skin obviously has a lot of pigment both in the skin and the hair. We have an IPL system, which we use to target a variety of hair colours, not the optimal hair colour, which is dark hair on light skin. Not everybody fits into that category. So sometimes we will change to another system to target that hair. But today we're doing our super hair removal system on our patient, which is the most comfortable and painless laser hair removal system in the world. So we're going to apply our gel. Our patient is delighted to know that there's very, very little discomfort with this laser hair removal system. He has had other laser hair removal systems in the past, but didn't particularly like them as he found them too uncomfortable. So we're going to just turn on our laser. This is our handpiece. And as I already told you, the wavelength that's used with our super hair removal system is 810 nanometers, which is the optimal wavelength of any system in the world to target hair. So I've just checked with our patient on our pain scale. And out of 10, I've asked him to score his level of discomfort using this system. And his level of discomfort out of 10 was 3. Very, very minimal. So I asked him what his discomfort level was on the last system he had used, and he said 9 out of 10. So you can see that the Soprano super hair removal system allows you to treat any area of the body which would normally be just too sensitive for normal hair laser systems. Things like designer bikini areas are becoming very popular. Traditionally, it was just too uncomfortable for very sensitive areas like the bikini line. But obviously areas like upper lip, chin, breasts, underarms, abdomens are all very, very comfortable now to have done using this system. You can see there's a very little skin response because there's very little discomfort in the area. We're going to move on now to our next square. The most popular areas for the ladies would be facial hair. For the men, it tends to be back, neck, or chest. Obviously, laser hair removal has to be repeated as not all of your hair is up and growing at any given time. Interval periods between treatments depends on the area of the body that you're actually treating. Facial areas generally have the quickest regrowth. Body areas will be slower. And that's our super hair removal system. Just to recap, we've trimmed the area. We have treated 2 squares on our patient today. That will most likely shed. The hair in the actual follicle that's left will most likely shed in the next week to 10 days, or even up to 2 weeks. It will fall out. There is no point in having another laser treatment until you have a secondary growth of hair. When the secondary growth of hair returns, then you're ready for laser. On this gentleman's back, I would assume it's going to be probably 6 to 8 weeks anyway after his first treatment, and maybe even longer. It depends on the age of the patient and how aggressive the actual growth is. There's minimal aftercare with laser hair removal, as there's very little skin disruption with our super hair removal system. But obviously I will be telling our patient to avoid excessive heat for the next 24 to 48 hours, to avoid sun exposure, and not to use any harsh products on the area. And of course, absolutely no sunbathing and no fake tans in between your laser treatments. If you come in with a fresh tan, or if you have a spray tan on your body, your laser unfortunately will target the colour just as much as it will target the hair. I hope you've enjoyed today's presentation, and hopefully we'll see you soon here at Body Benefits in Galway. Thank you.